Thoughts on the game overall? You know how you felt it went.
Well, I think that both teams coming off a little bit of a break. We're trying to sort of find some rhythm in the first period. I thought that there was probably some turnovers and a little bit of sloppiness on both teams' part, but for the most part, we just wanted to try to make the game go along and stay, you know, around as long as we could.
Um, and there was some talk up in the booth anyway. Just that we noticed that it seemed like there was some restrained play, a little bit of holding emotions in check. Was that something that was talked about before the game at all?
Well, I think that we're at a time of year now where the team game's real important. The 2 points are real important. We'll go out and we'll play, and if we get in situations where we need to get involved in things, we will. But it was pretty evident that they were willing to move on, and we as well needed to worry about the hockey game.
Right. Ryan Fairbarn, obviously with a big goal there in overtime. But Bruce Graham had some strong play to make that play possible. Just would like you to talk a little bit just about the overtime and how you felt that.
Well, Bruce Graham from about the 10-minute mark of the third period was a man possessed. I thought that he clearly was the best player on the ice. And you can see why, he was a second-round draft pick and the tools that he has. And, I can't say enough good things about what he's done for our hockey team here. And, it was a great example of him using his abilities tonight. I mean, if he doesn't play like that and Nino Musatelli don't play the way that they do, we don't maybe have those opportunities. But, for about 2.5 minutes there in the overtime, he really dominated.
Did you like what you saw about Charlie Effinger's return to net? His play between the pipes.
Well, I think that Charlie probably had as much anxiety as anybody coming back from a lengthy stint like that of not being in a game. I think it was a great opportunity for him to get in and get back and get going. And I thought for the most part, looked real comfortable. Made a couple really key saves late in the third period. And, he did what he needed to do to kind of make the next step. Now he's back, he's got that out of the way, and we can move forward.
Also wanted to talk to you a little bit about Sean Perkins. He was the signing here. And just kind of wanted to say, is he an offensive defenseman? Was that kind of the reason for bringing him in, or was this just kind of...
Well, I think that we want to try to keep a healthy D-core, and we have some issues a little bit on our back end, and if all of a sudden Austin calls one of our guys up and we have 2 or 3 defensemen on IR, we're left with 3 or 4 players. And so we brought him in here. He was made available. We did the research. He was a fit for all of our criteria. He's a good young player, played in the East Coast Hockey League last year. He competes like crazy, and he's got an offensive ability to him. I wouldn't say that that's his entire game, but he's a competitor, and I thought for the most part really played well tonight for just stepping in.
Great.